Hey everybody, Wilfie here with Blue supervising, of course. We are off to the vet just to get a little checkup. The vet wanted to check on his heart. He heard a little murmur back when I first got him and had him checked out. And it was still there on the follow-up a couple weeks later. So he wanted me to bring Blue back after a month just to make sure it's not getting worse. And he thought there was the possibility that it was just stress and all the drugs that we hit him with when I first got him that was causing the murmur. So he just wants to check him out. So nothing's wrong. Just a checkup. Isn't that right, Blue? This one is smart. It's probably not easy to see in this light, but that was from Saturday. The appointment was originally for last Saturday, and I made the mistake of trying to pick him up off the floor in the kitchen. Holy crap, that did not make him happy. That little furball exploded into a blur of claws and anger. And he tore my hand a new one. And I actually couldn't catch him. He's fast. And he hits hard. And he's got sharp claws. So I actually, for the first time in my adult life, well, first time ever, I actually had to cancel the appointment because I couldn't catch him and get him in the cage, get him in his carrier here. But today I used a bit of subterfuge. He always loves to come in and see me in the bathroom whenever I'm sitting there doing my thing. So I just pretended to go to the bathroom, waited for him to come in and start rubbing and nuzzling, and he climbs up on me on his own. The minute I stood up, he just tensed up and immediately prepared to flip out again. And I had to stand there and talk really soft to him and soothe him and calm him down. And then he was okay, and he let me put him in the carrier, and he seems pretty chill now. But he knows, man, he's a smart cat. He figured it out right away that something was up. Which means I need to handle him more and walk around the house with him in my arms more, so that he's more comfortable with that whole thing. I don't like stressing these guys out any more than I have to when it comes to trips to the vet. Isn't that right, Blue? They deserve quiet and calm and minimized stress. Funny thing is, once he's in the office, he's fine. He's very friendly. He loves the techs and the vet. So, it's no big deal. It's just this part that he hates. Nobody likes being corralled around. I imagine, I don't know if I've never been in prison or jail or anything, but I get the feeling that it's not so much the being stuck in a cell that sucks, as much as it is the absolute control that some other random person has over your person, your autonomy. And so I'm sure that's what spooks him, like any animal. Wow, they're busy. Lot's full. I see only one available parking spot. Make that 2. Not including the handicapped spots, but I'm not an asshole and I don't use those. All right, Blue, we're here. Okay, lads, I will, as far as you're concerned, I'll be back in just a snap of a finger. All right. I wish that had been a snap of the finger for us. My God, we were sitting there waiting for, I want to say, almost an hour. Ridiculous. But I can't actually feel like a bit of an asshole complaining about that, because there was a bit of an emergency there for somebody else. So obviously that takes precedence. And I didn't find that out until I was in the room. So I was like, oh shit. I didn't bitch. I'm never an asshole to these guys, but just got a little grumpy. Anyway, great news. I have never spent so little at this vet. $49. Clean bill of health. Doc didn't hear the murmur at all. And his ears are clear, so no more ear mites, no signs of fleas, no infections, congestion, anything weird, no unexplained fluids coming out of any holes, normal temperature, and best of all, he listened really hard for a good minute and a half, 2 minutes, and couldn't hear any murmur. So, Blue's got a clean bill of health. He is good to go, aren't you? He is plotting my doom. This cat is gonna kill me. I might actually get home in time for scrum. So I don't like missing scrum. It's a chance to talk to the whole team. I think that's, I honestly think when you're working remote like we all are, I think the daily scrum actually takes on kind of a second meaning. It's not just updating everybody on what you're working on and what progress you've made. It's also about just a chance to socialize even just a little bit with everybody on the team. So it's nice to get those in. I still don't really know how I feel about agile. Like it works for small to medium teams. When I worked last year at a giant company, it doesn't work at all. They end up using agile terminology, but in reality they're just using those labels for their existing processes, and it just doesn't work. And they suffered so much brain drain last year, and not even related to the Chinese flu. It was just a lot of frustration with how slow development was there. It's a lot faster at this company, so I guess agile works. I don't know how I really feel about it, though. Overall, I'm on the fence about whether it's a gimmick or if it's actually useful. But whatever. So anyway, I am almost home, and I did make it home in time for scrum, which is awesome. So I'm not going to sit in the driveway and pontificate this time. I'm just going to pull up and stop. Pull out and stop. And we get Blues back. He is done talking to us. This cat is undoubtedly plotting my demise. And I think he's not going to talk to me much today when we get home. Are you, big guy? They put a thermometer up his butt. I hate that. That's the worst part. And it took a while too. That thing was slow to acquire his temperature. Poor cat. He grunted. He was like, he whimpered, and my head mashed up against my belly. And he whimpered. It was so sad. Anyway, oops, back up a little bit. All right, we are home. Take it easy, everybody. And I will catch all of you next time. Bye, Blue. Say goodbye. Bye, guys.